Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Rave with Mara podcast. On the show today, I have this beautiful guest with me. We'll be answering some of the questions that I got. If you don't know, there is a link on my Instagram bio, Rave with Mara podcast, where people send in questions that they want us or I, depending on if I have a guest here to answer. And then during the week, I also had a question and answer session on Instagram where I asked people to send in the most lie they've told their partners. And those things are what we're going to be discussing today. When we come back from the short break, we'll introduce our guests and then we'll get into the conversation proper. Stay tuned. Welcome back. I remain your host and producer, Maranatha Abuto. And with me on the show today is this beautiful, gorgeous, and wonderful guest. Would you do us the honors of introducing yourself?
Okay, thank you. My name is Miss Sandra Ezeke.
Okay.
Yes.
I like that she put Miss in her name. Does that make you know that she's a teacher?
Yeah.
But what do you do? What do you do?
Like you said already.
Yeah.
Like you said already.
Are you practicing? Are you teaching currently?
No, I'm not actually, but I'm a teacher. But currently, I work as an accountant.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you for joining us on the show today.
Oh, you're welcome.
One thing I would like to say about her is that she's a very wonderful cook. I'm not saying it because she's my guest. We've had a conversation in the past where I've told her to start a food thingy where we'll be buying the food, I'll be paying for the food because she's that good. Yeah. So again, thank you for coming on the show.
You're welcome.
Hope you are prepared, Sha, because
yes,
these questions.
Yes, so.
Okay, without wasting much of anybody's time, we'll start with the first one. Now, this person says, "Hi Mara, I love your podcast and how easy you make it seem. Thank you very much. I appreciate you." Now, my problem. I don't post my boyfriend's pictures often, and even when I do, I quickly post another man to confuse the enemies. Laugh aloud. My question is, do you think I am insecure about him, or I am worried about what people will say? My partner is accusing me of not posting him as often as he posts me. I am tempted to tell him to stop.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, when we talk about PDA, public display of affection, most persons like to post their partners and some persons don't. Like me personally, you wouldn't catch me post my partner. Yeah.
But why?
Nothing, it's just don't post me and I won't post you. I don't really like the whole public display stuff.
Okay.
So I feel like if she has an agreement with her partner, they love to post each other. There's really no need she putting up another man's picture to confuse the enemies. Like, who are the enemies? So she's kind of making the guy feel somehow like maybe you're not doing it as you should. Because I feel from what she said, it seems like the guy does the posting more often.
Yes, obviously she
and all that. So I don't think she has to confuse any enemy because they're in a relationship and all that. So if she feels she's cool with posting him, then that's fine. Or better still, if he's complaining that she's not posting, you can share post him now, block viewers now.
No, but wait, how many viewers will you block?
Okay, just view only him should view. So that peace will reign.
I've heard of that.
Yeah.
I've heard of people do that.
So he will be excited that my baby's posting. I'm not giving any bad advice. Just for peace.
But wait,
to
I'm wondering now. Is it that okay, like you now, you don't post?
I don't.
Is it that it's not your thing at all?
Yeah, it's not my thing.
What if you meet a partner that likes to post?
Okay, maybe I'll post and block others now.
Okay. Now she's asking that does it mean that she's insecure?
No, I don't think it means that she's insecure. Maybe.
Because I think I've had a scenario of somebody close to me in the past where I think that she doesn't post. No, she's not used to posting her partner. But this person she met used to always post and post and post. Now, while she posts other people, maybe their birthdays or whatnot, she doesn't post the partner. Now, the partner started to complain that, oh, why don't you post me and whatnot. It became a thing. Like, I get, like, I post people because they're my friends. I don't like to be forced to post my partner. It became a big issue, sort of. So now I'm like, because when she was talking to me about it, I said, I get that, like, maybe some people don't just like the PDA.
Yeah.
The idea that the whole world
gets to know your partner.
Know your partner, whatnot. But do you think that that stems from a place of, because we have a second question, and I put that question because it sort of tallied with the first one.
Okay.
Do you think that it's because you don't want people to have an opinion on your partner?
For some reasons, I feel like some persons, why they actually do that. You know, there's this saying that maybe when you're dating someone, you're not sure until you say I do.
Okay.
So some persons do not really want the public to feel like they're in a committed relationship because the relationship might not end well. So some persons will feel like, she already has a boyfriend. So what if they break up? Everybody's already running away from her because she has a man in her life. And then in some cases, it could also be that she has another relationship. Maybe she has multiple partners. So she doesn't really want the other to know. Even though the other doesn't know, there might be somebody that knows someone that is on the viewers list.
I see where you're going with that.
Yeah, so
I
maybe
see where you're going.
boyfriend number 2, his neighbor might be on her viewers list, things like that. But then there are still some persons that do not like to post. Like someone like me, I don't know. I might even want to get married and I might not even post pre-wedding photos, stuff like that. So it's just different strokes for different folks. Yeah.
But how will she resolve this one now?
Since she's already posting, she's someone that likes to post, then she keep on posting if the guy feels happy, and since he's posting her too.
Yeah.
So it's not a one-sided thing. He's posting, so he should carry on.
All right, so I got this from Twitter, and it was because it tallied with this first question. So the person said, when I started a relationship with my husband, a friend of mine told me she could never date or marry a guy like him. It got to me, I will not lie, but I held on to God's word and confirmation for me. After all, he will not be the perfect image for every lady. Now, the reason I put this is, I don't know if you know, is it Laru Irene or Laju Irene? I can't remember which her name is. She's the pastor's wife.
Okay.
And I remember her posting one time on Twitter, and then somebody went under the comment and said, our husband is so handsome. And she came and she was basically lambasting the person.
Why?
That, what do you mean by our husband? People should have decorum on the internet and blah, 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 blah. So now my own question is this. If you are posting something on the internet, I feel like you can't have total control over what people would say.
Yeah,
should you now get angry or mad at people for having an opinion? And if they have an opinion on your partner, should you be angry?
Yeah, because it depends on the opinion they have. But I feel like some persons are just too loud-mouthed. You shouldn't even talk about maybe someone's partner because you saw a picture or something. You're entitled to your own opinion. So I feel like you should keep it to yourself.
Okay.
You don't have to...
If my partner is, God forgive me, ugly. Nobody's ugly.
Okay, let's say not so good looking.
Yes, not so good looking. And then I feel like the only way that I may find a fault if somebody tells me, because if I see my partner, to me my partner is like the most perfect person.
Of course.
If somebody else comes under my post and say, "Oh, your partner is ugly," should I be feeling bad? Like somebody said, because to me, like this lady said now, my partner cannot be the perfect definition for every lady. So to me, this is my own fine, and this is what I want. So should I now be getting angry?
No,
Somebody else have come to say,
no, I don't think you should. Because like you said, this is your own fine. When we talk about beauty, it depends on what beauty means to you. Beauty to you might be a dark-skinned guy, good looks, beard gang. Beauty to me might be a light-skinned guy,
or a bald
short
person.
guy with big tummy, like the sugar daddy vibe. But for someone that might say, no, he needs to have 6 packs and all that. So I feel like if someone should maybe badmouth my partner, your partner is not fine. No offense taken. Because that's my choice. In my eyes, he's like the finest guy on earth. Yeah, so and I think it won't get to me.
Yeah, like you said, people should stop being bad-mouthed on the internet. Like, allow people to make their post in peace.
Yeah, in peace.
Because I know somebody who also doesn't post their partner. And he's also from a place of, I don't want anybody having an opinion on my partner. I like my partner the way he is. and then when I post this person, people may have certain opinions that
Yeah.
I don't think I want to have to deal with.
Yeah.
My partner is my partner. Anyway, that's that. Next question. Hi Mara, what do you think about splitting of bills? When I met my boyfriend, I was the one who suggested being responsible. We should be financially responsible for ourselves. We can help each other when necessary, not as an obligation. Now, this man is saying he wants to do 50-50 in marriage. What does this mean? When I take leave of absence to birth children, I hope we'll be doing 50-50. Or he will also get pregnant and take care of the children 50-50. What do you think, though?
When we talk about anything that has to do with finance, I feel like people in relationships actually need to talk about these things, because when you go into marriage, these are some of the things that bring up issues when it has to do with finance, especially when one partner is earning more than the other. So it's just things to talk about. I'm of the opinion that, okay, a partner should be supportive.
Okay.
Yes, a partner should be supportive. Like, there are some things a woman should be able to do for her husband.
Okay,
Yes, her husband and for herself too. But I'm not of the opinion of 50-50.
Okay. So what would you advise?
Let's
Let's leave relationship and
Okay.
think about it from a marriage perspective.
Yes.
What would
From the
you
marriage
advise?
perspective, I shouldn't be mandated to maybe divide my salary into two.
Are you speaking now as a woman?
No, even no, I don't want to make you feel like I'm speaking like a woman.
Okay.
But I can be supportive, yes. There are some bills you can pay.
Right.
But a man shouldn't mandate it, shouldn't force it on me that there are some men that will say at the end of the month, you bring your salary, you share it into two, you do this and you do that. What's your why are you tricking inside my
your own
money? I will bring when it's necessary, but don't mandate me. But women should be supportive. I'm not of the opinion that a woman should just sit, fold her hands and allow a man do everything. It's not good. The era has passed when we used to do that. When you see men are wealthy and the wives are like the oracle, they just stay at home and give birth, and then the man does everything. We've passed that era.
Right.
Women are doing well for themselves now. Women are working. Women are bagging degrees, go to the ministries, government parastatals. They're everywhere. They are doing well, but then she shouldn't be mandated. You must. It's always better, like, let it come from her. I promise you, if you tell a woman, please just be a supportive wife and partner, I bet you she might even do much more than 50-50.
Right.
But women don't like it when you want to subdue them and just say you must. Yes, so let it just be. Women support your husbands, but don't tell me 50-50. I might end up even doing more.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, my own personal opinion is that, first of all, I think that, like this lady, a lot of women shoot themselves in the leg by being financially independent in a relationship with their partners. I may have also done that, something like that in the past, where, you're fine, don't worry, I'll take care of my bills. And some of these men will not have it at the back of their mind that, she's a feminist now.
Yeah.
So but then it's never 50-50.
Yeah.
If you look at it from the angle of everything or ramifications of the relationship, it's never 50-50. So this lady, like so many of us, has shot herself because she was the one that suggested let's all be financially responsible for each other. Now, in terms of marriage, while I am not a supporter, I'm not going to do 50-50 with any man. I will not be doing 50-50 with any man under any circumstance. And like she said, it depends on who is anymore.
Yeah.
Right? But at the end of the day, I feel like sometimes men, when we say men are babies, because I know people are going to take this out of context. I don't mean men are babies that I should come and be doing mother for the baby. I mean it in terms of, she mentioned that have a conversation about it.
Yes.
I feel like sometimes some men would have the notion, especially if you were, in quotes, an independent woman during the relationship stage, they would assume that going into marriage is going to be like that.
Yes.
So they will assume that, yes,
so they'll feel relaxed.
They'll feel very relaxed. So I think that actually you people need to sit down and talk about it.
Whatever you start in a relationship, it continues.
Yes.
You can't change it.
Yes. Men,
Yeah,
that's what I mean by men are babies,
yeah,
because
when you keep telling
it will
him
stick in their head that
I can pay my bills,
yes,
I can pay my bills.
Yes.
When you get into marriage now, we'll start saying stuff like, admin, hide my identity. My husband does not give me money. He doesn't give me money for cream and soap. That's because you started I'm not saying you should extort from him.
But at least let them do their responsibility.
Little things that they should
be doing.
There is this joy when you're man, you know.
I get it. Who doesn't want to be taken care of? If you're being frank.
Yeah.
So yes, I think that probably sit down,
no matter
talk
how rich
again.
a woman is.
Yes, and I'm not a supporter of carry your whole salary and put in one account with your partner.
Okay, joint account.
Yes, if you have a joint account, let it be for groceries or things about the house. Like, okay, maybe I'm putting 20% of my salary.
Okay.
Or I'm putting 10% of my salary, and maybe this man, whatever money is going into the account, we know that it is for the household stuff. Not that I collect my salary and put everything. This man now, if you go carry and go drink somewhere, or if you go do dash,
yeah, you should know what the money is for.
Exactly, especially if, let's not lie, some people are not good financial, they're not capable to handle money.
Yes.
So if you have a partner like that, I don't think you should even be keeping any kind of money.
Exactly.
If it's for household stuff, then maybe open a joint account for household stuff. Maybe school fees, rent, food stuff and whatnot. But as per money that you will use for yourself in the same account with your partners, I'm sorry, I'm not a particle of that. So yeah. Okay, so the question on my Instagram was the biggest lie you've told in a relationship. And I picked I don't want to ask her so that we'll not put her on the spot. So we're going to be talking about a few of those questions that were sent in. And the first one says that I was coming, when in fact I wasn't enjoying it. So my question to you is, have you fixed an orgasm?
Oh. Yes, I have.
But why do we do that?
So he doesn't feel bad.
Why do we? Because I think in my response to her, I had said that so many women, even me, and I think maybe it happens when this person, you notice that this person is putting in too much effort.
Yeah.
And they're like,
and they keep asking you.
Yeah, are you there yet?
I feel like when they're not doing it well, they keep asking you, and then you just want to, let me just and get out of here.
Let us just stop this thing.
So he doesn't feel bad.
But it's weird though.
You know, women, we are nice people.
Yeah,
if it's a man, he will just tell you straight up.
Yes.
The woman will keep it and just say, yes, I'm okay, yes, thank you.
Me, never again. Because why are we wasting energy?
Yeah.
And in quotes, wasting sin. It's just weird. I find that so many women, even in marriages, they fake it and lie.
They fake it just
so. I beg, you don't do.
So he doesn't feel bad.
Okay, please stop doing it though. Talk to your partners. It's not good. Tell the person how best. Because I know that there are times when they are doing a particular act and you're like, maybe move the other way, but you don't want them to feel bad. And you don't say, me, I will let you feel bad. Feel the bad so that if all of us are satisfied, we know. Yes, we are all satisfied. So please tell them, communicate.
Yeah.
Now, the next person says, my partner does not know I'm older than him.
Wow.
So in my response, I told the person that maybe the person has a problem with being with an older woman.
Okay.
So do you think you can be with an older man? Is that something you would consider?
Older man or
a younger man? Sorry.
No, I won't consider being with a younger man.
Why?
Just my person. Naturally, I'm not even attracted to
younger
people. Yeah. So I don't think there will be any attraction.
What if the person? Okay, wait. In your relationship, dating, age gap, whatever, how many years do you think? Because there are times that you see a younger person and you may not really know that this person is younger than you.
It's true though. Some persons have rapid growth.
And so if you not find out that
level of exposure
is high.
Yeah, it's really high.
So if you find out that this person is younger than you, maybe like a year or 2 years. And you guys you're already in love, or like you've started a relationship for like a year.
It won't matter though.
It won't matter.
Yeah, since I didn't know from the onset.
Okay, but if the person lied to you, knows that you don't want to be with a younger person, I don't even know how that kind of thing can come up in the conversation. Like, how does it come up when you meet a person and you're like, how old are you? I feel like those age conversations doesn't even come up until after some time.
Yeah, for me, it takes time to even talk about
age and whatnot.
But if you should lie, I don't know, depends on the level of the love at that time, you know now. But if I'm to make a pick, I wouldn't want to
go with a younger person.
Yes.
Does it have anything to do with maybe their mindsets or exposure?
Not even that. They might be exposed, but it's just because of me. Like, I know how... I wouldn't say I'm not an easygoing person.
Okay.
Yes, I'm not an easygoing person.
The way she said it, that she's like, I'm not an easygoing.
I just want to own up. I'm not an easygoing person. I know how difficult it is, me dating someone who is even older than me. Because I'm really bossy. So you can imagine me dating someone younger. I'll be feeling for him, sir, because I'll be treating him.
Bullying you.
Yes, I'll be bullying him. So in order to avoid that,
it's good to be honest with yourself. And well, I like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have, I think, 2 more to go.
Okay.
The person says, I want to break up, but I still tell her I love her because I don't know how to tell her I no longer love her.
That's really complex, and he's not fair. If you don't love someone, it's better you just hold on.
You said it's not fair.
Yes, he's leading her on. It's not fair. Just tell her. It may seem difficult, but then just tell her instead of leading her on.
And I was even saying that in my response, I was saying that what if the other person too doesn't even love you? And she's also waiting.
She's even waiting
for you to just say it so that you will break up.
So it's better you just say it. You will be surprised when you tell her, babe, I don't love you. She'll be like, really? Same here. The feeling is mutual.
The feeling is mutual.
So it's better he tells her.
How? Well, again, you people know your partner.
It's just having a conversation.
Yes, I don't know why people are scared to communicate with their partner.
Yeah.
Like, it's
maybe
weird.
He knows, maybe you wouldn't know. Maybe he's scared of her reaction. Maybe so she doesn't go physical and all that. But it's better you tell her, or you start keeping your distance. Because some persons don't know how to tell someone. You start keeping your distance.
Please don't ghost her. I think we had an episode here where somebody ghosted someone. She keeps sharing her story.
Just tell her.
And it was even during marriage stage.
No. Just tell her.
I hate the whole ghosting part.
I'm not really feeling this stuff anymore. Yeah, just start by saying I think we should give it a break. Not just saying a break or let's give it a break. But maybe let's know. Because he might be thinking that he no longer loves her, but give it a break, like a month or two. That space. You know, sometimes relationships need space. So he might be thinking he doesn't love her anymore. But just give him 1 month and 2 months. He's already running back. So you can just tell her, let's just take our space and see where this takes us to. And then...
Well, you have a point.
Yeah.
You have a point. Communicate. I don't know why people are dating people you are scared to talk to. Are they masquerades? Even this baffles me, like... And I think sometimes maybe it's because, like she said, maybe the reaction of the person. And maybe, you know that thing where they say, I don't love you again, and the man or the woman is like, don't worry, you will love me. We'll wait for some time. I feel like in that kind of situation, to me, I felt like I've communicated with you.
Yes.
So it's left for you, yes. But at least let the person know that this is how you feel, and this is where you stand.
That tells me I don't love you anymore. It's not that hard.
Exactly.
It might seem hard, but...
It's better than staying with a person who will treat you anyhow.
There are a whole lot of persons.
Like
you will still meet more persons. True. I don't know why people always feel if not this person,
my whole
life. No. There's nobody you can't live without. Actually, the earlier you accept it, the better.
Especially if the love is not reciprocated.
Yes, it's not there. So why are you being there?
True. Okay, somebody else sent in the biggest lie they told, that everything was fine. I couldn't let her see my fears. I was afraid it would break her. Can you date a man that doesn't speak to you? Like, you find that he's always shielding you from the things going on in his life. Can't.
That's not a relationship.
Right, because it was the same thing I told him. I said, the things you think you're shielding your partner away from, she may also be feeling like, this person doesn't trust me enough to share this burden. Because you know, girls, you're gonna go through something, your partner on a day the same house. You say your wife no say something, they go on. So I don't know, it's just
it depends weird. Though.
How so?
Maybe whatever it is going through, he knows the capacity of the partner, if she can handle it or not. Maybe they've had similar issues in the past. that he tried to communicate. I know there are some men that they are going through financial problems. They can't tell their partner. They can't. They rather tell their friend, their G. You understand? But to tell a woman, it makes them feel like they are less a man. What if I tell Hannah I lost my job? Or
how will she react?
How will she react? So they feel like I can fix it. So it depends on what it is that he's going through. It has to do with financial stuff. Some men do not like to tell their partners because everybody knows who he's dating. So he knows how it will turn out to be. So he rather tell his G than to tell her. But all the same, you should be able to date someone that can be your G too.
Right. Yeah. Right. So personally, I don't think I can be with a person who doesn't communicate with me.
Communication is very important.
Everything. Tell me what's going on. And because I'm an overthinker, I would see it. I would say that you're going through something. So if I ask and you're trying to be like, oh, Mara, don't worry. Maybe that's when I start thinking maybe you've done something evil outside. Yeah. because which one is don't worry?
Yeah, no,
which one is don't worry?
Yeah,
Tell me, let me understand what's going on. If it's something I can walk through it together.
True.
Definitely. Anyway, last but not the least, person says the biggest lie. I'm in a cheating phase because it's no longer attractive to me.
Whoa.
How do you lose attraction?
Women be doing the most.
Like, how do you lose attraction for your partner?
Yeah, people do. Some persons fall out of love.
Okay, why not just tell the person, I don't love you anymore? Which one is?
It's better. I'm on a cheating phase.
When I said I love so hard. And the way
they polish it.
As in,
to make it sound so good. I'm in a cheating phase.
So that means you're going to cheat, and then when you finish and you now, by the time you now start finding your partner attractive again, you now forget that you ever cheated.
They do that a lot, but once you fall out of love with someone, just tell the person so he doesn't waste his time.
Right. Right.
Cheating phase.
You guys, women are doing so much, especially
women doing the most.
The time I was reading that one that said that she was lying that she was enjoying the sex and she wasn't.
Yeah.
Do you know I was saying one time that I think it's also part of the reason why some women cheat in marriages, but
yes,
because they know that maybe this man is good in every aspect.
Yes,
and because they can't come out and tell people that this man is financially responsible, he's a good man, he's Holy Ghost fireman. And they'll not say
all those good qualities.
So you will not say, how will I tell people that the only reason I can't marry is because it doesn't satisfy me sexually?
And I feel like it's that way because our African mentality is like, when a woman says, I'm leaving this marriage because it doesn't satisfy me sexually, they make it look like she's a whore. Or
she's always going to be looking at you with raised eyebrows.
It's better we begin to embrace the fact that a man who is not sexually active and a man who doesn't satisfy his wife is a reason for a woman to leave a marriage.
Yes.
The earlier we start talking about that, the better. I remember I was having a conversation with some of my friends, more like an argument. We're talking about the things to look out for when choosing a partner. One said someone who is God-fearing. The other one said someone who is rich. The other one said someone who is handsome, good-looking, provides. Also, when it got to my turn, because they've mentioned almost everything, I was like, someone who is good in bed.
Right.
And that was like the end of the conversation. Why? They're like, don't talk about that. I said, why?
Not?
We should talk about these things.
Yes.
It's very sensitive. We should talk about these things. They said no. I said, I believe that whoever it is I will end up with, we must have sexual compatibility.
Right.
They said no, that means you'll be testing waters. I said, I do not really understand.
I don't understand
we'll start talking about these
things.
Yes,
the better for us because women in marriages are cheating every day.
So it's better. I would rather be with someone who has, he mustn't have everything, but those vital ones. But when you ask a typical Nigerian woman now, the vital things, she will not call good in bed. She will never say.
And it's crazy how a lot of us
has money from a good home. They won't talk about, but give it like 5 years to that marriage. She'll end up cheating on the man because he's not good in bed.
Right.
So why can't we get these things right? Talk to him about it and then he will adjust. But they feel like if they talk about this,
people will look at them somehow.
But it shouldn't be. So that era has passed.
Has passed.
Women should, some women now can't even ask their husbands for sex.
Why?
They feel like it make me look like, unholy or something.
Because this thing, at least you discuss with your friends, so you
That-
discuss them with your friends.
So why? You will be married to a man that you're scared of. You can't
Why?
even say, I want it this way. I want it this way.
That's what I was saying. And that's even that accounts for
faking
orgasm, because you're worried that this man will think I'm a bad person. But that's the only way. It's a position that only is only that one that makes you get there. So why can't you tell your partner that
they'll
this is
end
it?
up cheating
This
on
is it.
a wealthy man that is good looking and
has every
good
other
qualities.
thing.
Then they'll cheat on him because he's not good in bed. Whereas you can discuss this with him,
right,
and then you both will work on it. I feel African women, especially Nigerian women, let me say Nigerian women, because some other African women are no longer
like
that way.
Yeah.
They should come out of their shells. Talk about it. It's not something to be shy about. Everyone is an adult. At least getting to marriage level, you're above 18. I wouldn't even say 18. You're above 20, because adulthood for me is not even from 18. Though the constitution says 18, but for me, adulthood, we should be looking at 20, 22.
Yeah.
When you say someone is an adult.
Right.
So if you want to get married, you are grown up. So talk about those things. Tell him, this is what I like. This is what I don't like. You both should discuss. Let's stop doing that and keep doing like we are all sent and all that. But you end up cheating. So it's better you address those things.
Right. I was saying one time that nobody is ever complete.
Yeah.
The way you're looking for a man that is God-fearing, good in bed, he has money, he's responsible and all that. It's the same way the man too is looking for a person.
Yes.
Now, when you come together, there must be one thing that is lacking.
Of course.
The same way he too will not find you everything complete in you. But it is your choice of that person that makes that person complete.
Yes.
It is also the choice of that person of you that makes you complete. But what you should never try to do is, you see those curtains. I used to say that if you define man, if you can't find 100, find 70% or 80%. Make sure that those core things that are important to you are there.
It is if that will make
sexual,
you stay.
Yes, pleasure. Please let it be
because
there.
Everybody has what
if
it
it is
a
man that would see you as partner, take care of the home with you, not leave you to
just like
face.
some men will tell you what they look out for in a woman is someone that is a good cook.
Right.
Someone who is good in bed.
Right. And you know, men are never ashamed to tell people what they want. They will give you their criteria and bam, how it is.
So you just tell you, I want a woman that is a good cook. I want a woman that is good in bed, a woman that is beautiful. Now, when he's searching for a wife, you start looking for someone that fits into that criteria. So it's not when you're saying you want a woman that can cook so that you can stay. Then you go and start being with someone that doesn't even know how to boil water.
Right.
I'm not saying it's bad for a woman not to cook. Everybody must not.
Right.
But people should go for
what they want.
Who they want.
Very, very important.
If you want someone, okay, I might, like you gave me the compliment that I'm a good cook. I might be a good cook, but then there might be that man I want, and he's not even concerned about a woman that can cook.
Exactly.
He has better things he's talking about.
Exactly.
He might be bent on being with a career woman, a woman that is financially stable, a woman that is beautiful, that have got curves. Physical appearance might even be his key. But you'll be like, I can cook now. I dress well. I don't expose my body. But that's not what he wants.
Exactly.
Yeah, so everybody should go for
what they want.
And who they want.
Right. Women, please, I'm begging us. That era of being shy about sex has passed. And this person is your partner. It's not that you're saying, I'm going to be sleeping around with people. You should be able to tell your partner, give me this. This is how I want it. If the person can't give it to you, don't cheat, Sha.
Funny enough, your partner might even have that in mind also.
But he's also worried because you portrayed this character of you don't want. So he doesn't want to push you.
So before you know now, maybe there are some women.
But that's true. That's how people cage themselves in marriages though.
Some women now, maybe their partner will just do something new. She'll be like, where did
you learn that from? They don't know that it is something they've always wanted to do.
Yeah, they always wanted to do it, but they didn't get to. She said, you're cheating, but who taught you this one? So that era has passed, yes.
That's why I love communication so much. Talk to your partners. Especially sex, please now. Please, that era has passed. Me, I've said it. I cannot be wasting my energy for something I know will not. Now, let everybody just stay. Yes. Let's all be fine. So anyway, thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you for having me. Yes, I did.
We'll invite you again some other time.
Okay.
All right. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you are not following on Spotify, please do that. Follow on Instagram as well, Rave with Mara Podcast. Watch on YouTube, subscribe, like, comments, and share. And see you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.